Hi guys, welcome to the series of video tutorials where you can learn website development. So here we are going to build a website where you can get users information and you can store it in a database, right? And this is how our web page will be looking like and this will be most useful at a time of natural disasters. See, our web page is very simple. It has a white background with no pictures, and this has a reason. At a time of natural disasters, maybe our net connection will be so slow and it should not take more time to load our page, right? So here we will collect the information from the victims, like his or her name, his phone number, his address, his pin code, his landmark, and what help he needed from us, right? And after he clicked the submit button, we're gonna save all the data what he entered in these fields to our database, right? Now I will show you how exactly our website works. The user fills the information, like he gonna enter his name, last name. So he gonna enter everything, and just he needs to prove himself that he is not a robot, right? So these are all the text fields. This is the drop down menu, and this is a text area, and this is a radio buttons, right? And these are the labels specifying what is what, right? So he gonna click the submit button. Before he click the submit button, just we gonna check. We will check our database, right? This is a query in SQL which gives all the rows in a table, right? So it's saying my table is empty, it doesn't contains any information, right? So I gonna just click this submit button here, right? That's it, I got something here. Thanks for submitting the form, and my name here, that help will be coming to you soon, right? So what happened here? So again we'll check the same. Again I'll run the same query. So now my data got saved. See, this is my thing, my name, my phone number, my everything, my all the information got saved into the database. So I will show you what exactly happened in background, right? So these are all the processes, right? Just we'll go from one step to one step, right? So this is your computer, right? This is your system where your browser softwares like Chrome or Mozilla runs. Right? It is also known as a client. In our case, it's a Chrome. It's a Chrome thing, right? So the first thing what we do is we enter a URL in the search menu, right? So we enter a URL in the search menu. So what thing we do is first we enter a URL in the search menu and we just type enter here. Right? And what we got is we got a web page in return. So the first thing is browser request some URL here, right? And that URL will go to the server, and the server will give you appropriate HTML page, right? The server returns a HTML code for that particular website, right? So these are first step and second step. And in third step, what you are doing, you're just going to fill this form and you're gonna click a submit button, right? So user fills out the form and submit it. So as soon as you submit it, right, so all the data what you have entered in these fields will be handled by a PHP script which will be running in this server. So what exactly that PHP script will do is, see, the server runs a PHP script which sends data to the database, right, and generates a HTML confirmation page. So what the PHP script is doing, it's just saving your data to the database, right, and it generates a HTML confirmation page, right? So what you can see here, what you can see after you submit this button. So this is a part of a confirmation page, right? So this confirmation page will be generated by your PHP script, which will be running in your server, right? So if it generates, it's not enough, right? It needs to send it to your browser, right? So the server returns a pure HTML page that was generated by PHP script. So before the PHP script send you a HTML page, it needs to convert that PHP to HTML, so that everything will be handled by your PHP script, which will be running in your server. So at last you will get a confirmation page. So this is what exactly happening in the background. So the things I want you to be clear here is your browser can only understand HTML. That's the reason why your HTML and JavaScripts are known as client-side programs or client-side softwares, right? And your PHP script will be running on your server, and that's why the PHP is called as a server-side language, right? And your PHP functions will take care about your database, right? So your PHP functions will contact your database. It provides the password, the username. Your PHP functions will store data into your database. Your PHP functions also retrieve data from your database. So for the next couple of videos, you will learn about HTML, PHP, and MySQL database. You will learn everything that is required to develop this website, right? And the other thing is, in order to get this web page, you are not typing a complete URL here. Just you are typing a local host, some port number, something here. The reason for this is you don't have a URL domain for yourself, and you neither have a hosting site for you, right? So at the end of the videos, like some 8th or 9th video, I will show you how to get a free domain name as well as a free hosting site, so that you can type something like www.chennaiFloods.com.